This is a second attempt now because the first video I made was quite awful, the sound quality. If it does pop and whistle, then accept my apologies. I'm trying to investigate why. It's just slightly annoying. So the euro dollar is still intact with the bearishness of the ABCD. So there's your ABCD formation. So that's still, obviously that resistance is still in play. Sending trend line there, descending pitchfork, descending channel. Resistance 110.20, 108.46. So I'm going to do these quite quickly because you've got the levels. You can always pause the video if you want to. This flipped to buy on FX SSI, so keep an eye on that. And I have bookmarked the URL on the starter pack on the spreadsheet. So click that and you'll see that's actually a buy sentimentally. So median line 12284 and your 38.2 resistance is 12503. So it's calculated from the angle there. So that's how the 38.2 is calculated. And this is 61.8. So yeah, there's your double support down there. So keep an eye on that, and also the sentiment too. So there's your levels. Euro pound. Now this was the bullish ABCD, and yesterday it broke that, and it's now turned into a Gartley. So what will happen when things break support or resistance, and they'll morph into something else. So it's still bullish on the hourly, but the support's lower down now, 88.088. So it's really easy to remember if you are trading this pair, that's your level for support. And if it breaks that, it will likely form something else where the D projection will be lower down. And the way these harmonics work, that they'll just keep falling until it exceeds, over exceeds a fib. So at the moment, it's within a threshold, it's quite normal. So we might see a buy D down here, so XABCD could come down here and that'll be okay, but it wouldn't be able to fall any more, then it wouldn't satisfy the harmonic. So keep an eye on those levels. That'll be important, but that should hold, but we'll see. And also don't forget the pound dollar is actually a buy, so this is going to hurt this pair a little bit because of the sentimental buy for the cable rate. Aussie dollar, so I'll use the same time frames as I have all week. So there's your descending pitchfork, there's your diagonal break, and you've been wise to hold because the Australian dollar basket bubble is now sell, as it tends to be. 6069, I can't quite make that out, but that's 6086. There's a double confluence resistance, so that's formed from the low on the shift channel and the median line. That's why there are two labels there. So that would be strong resistance, could be good support. So keep an eye on 6087-ish. Gold. So we got the bearish sequence. So, and we've got descending trend line, descending pitchfork. 1584 support, 1628.13 is your resistance. So keep an eye, like I keep saying, the sentiment and stuff. So that will help a lot. The FXCM is slight edging towards buy over time, so a little bit care around there. But they're your levels on the hourly anyway. I think it will probably track this down, but we'll see. Dollar yen. 76.4, so we're currently testing that now. 107.52, that dotted line. We've got descending pitchfork and the descending shift channel, but we have broken the channel, so that's a level of interest. 107.10 there. We see how it kind of corresponds to that low there, you see. So that's an important level. So 107.10-ish. I'll keep an eye on that. So that was a key breakout, and then we had a support. So that's going to be an important level. Not sure what that line's there for. Just remove that, I guess. Aussie yen. This is going well as forecast. So naturally keep an eye on the bubbles. They're perfectly positioned for this. 61.50. your support, 65.85 resistance. So possibly come down to here. There isn't much in the way. The 76.4 is 64.13. You try and get the dotted lines to match up, and then that's like a double confluence. So I'll see yen, Kiwi dollar. This is going well. There's your stop loss there, had you have entered. So I think on Monday it was a recommendation to sell. Of course, you could have taken it or not. It's up to you. I didn't trade this, but looking good. So we've got the harmonic there, and then you've got your horizontal resistance and a diagonal resistance too. So 60, 69 is obviously key. 59.05 is support, but it could be resistance. It depends if it falls below. Kiwi yen. So we know that the yen, where the bubble is, and the Kiwi, where those bubbles are, they're perfectly positioned for this one. 63.36, 62, 98, and 65 resistance. So it's going to probably track this down. DAX. So we've got a bearish dragon. So bearish below. There's your level there, 9736. So at that point, it would have been a good sell. Descending trend line, but we are above the trend line, and that equates to 93.70. So expect a bounce, 93.70. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. And also keep an eye on the risk calculation too on the spreadsheet. And then last but not least, the Dow. So this is strangely formatted on the other time frames, but the daily isn't too bad. Shift channel, the 74.07, and then we've got some support 18.467. So this is your 76.4. You see how the daily candle hit that. So the high of today is the 76.4. So that's going to be a strong resistance there. And what might happen, we might come down and then we'll test that 76.4 again, but obviously it'll be lower down because of the angle. So depending where it bounces, you're looking at about 21618 as a resistance. You see how it works, the dotted lines, and how it projects fib support. It's really amazing. So yeah, just a quick one, and don't forget the US data latest, supposed to miss the ADP data. So whether or not that's priced in remains to be seen. I think it probably should do because no one's expecting positive data with jobs. So go figure. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. So have a good day.